What is going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on NCAA 14. And this is the Stanford Cardinals Online Dynasty, the episode 56. And today we are in Fresno State, taking on the Fresno State Bulldogs. And as you see the offensive rankings here for both teams, Fresno State, well, they're going to be hosting here this week, and they're a top 50 rushing team and a top 20 pass defensive team. And we'll try to see if we can try to get past that here, as Joel James and the Cardinals are going to be playing on the road. Now, last week, Joel James was 22 of 34, 426 yards, 5 touchdowns. He has now 20 touchdowns now for the season. He also had 4 interceptions in that game, which now he has 12 interceptions now for the season and a sack. We're hoping that this week will be a lot more better than compared to last week. Take a look at the top 25 there. We're still in the top 5 there, as we're number 3 here, as we drop down from number 2 from last week. Of course, Steve and them, Taylor had a great game against Baylor, 52-0. Steve, of course, defeated Indiana. Indiana has a really good team here in this dynasty, 35-0. And of course, we're taking on Fresno State and had an awesome game against Oregon, which we've been wanting to have those kind of games against Oregon here in the last couple of seasons. So take a look at the Pac-12 North, as we are now the leader in the North, as we're 5-0 overall, but 3-0 in the conference. And of course, DeAndre Mark, one of the top 5 players right now, up for the Heisman this season. Of course, it's a long road still to go. We got a couple more weeks here to go before we can get that trophy here. And by the looks of it, by looking at some of the numbers there for this season, we might be taking home or bringing home a lot of nice hardware here. And of course, the most important hardware of them all is the national championship. And there's been some pretty good predictions. We've been talking amongst ourselves here that there might be a pretty good matchup between me and Taylor. So we'll see how that goes, but I don't know. It's still a long ways down the road here, and I don't want to get too far ahead either. Of course, anything can happen with a crazy loss against a team like Fresno State, who could be, he could really do a good job match up against us this week. As like I said, we're gonna try at least try to run the ball here against, of all things, a good rushing or a good team here, and that's one of the things we're trying to work on here, as they have the best, they're top 50 in rushing offense, so we have to stop their run. But most importantly, we're trying to get away from our passing and trying to get to more our running. And I think they were in the top 30, maybe top 40 in rushing defense. So it might be a little tricky here for this week for us to try to get into the rushing game. But I want to try to work on that, or at least that's the idea for the team. Talking to the coaches and Coach TJ Bonds about that. So we'll see what he can do here, as they will take ball first. Number 3 Stanford taking on Fresno State unranked, as you see a nice handoff here to Graham, as he'll get 4 yards on that carry, and that'll be a 2nd and 6 there for Graham. Let's take a look at Graham's numbers there so far this season, as he's having a pretty nice year so far. So now 2nd and 6 here for the Stanford Cardinals, as they hand this one off to Graham again. Graham trying to go up the middle, and he'll get 3 additional yards there, making it now a 3rd and 3. So we'll see what they'll do here. Try to see if they can convert for this 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 3 now for the Cardinals. Just hand this one off there to Graham again. Graham there, this time he'll get a nice 7-yard carry, and that'll move the chains and get a new set of downs here for these Cardinals. As like I said, we're trying to bounce back here, trying to repeat as 2-time back-to-back national championships. We'll see if we can do that here. It's like I said, a long road still to go. A lot of things can happen, but we want to make sure all our ducks in a row and take each game by game. As Graham gets some good blocking there on the right-hand side, and he's going to get near the 40 there in Fresno State territory. We go now to a 1st and 10 here. James drops back up the middle there to Mark, and Mark gets the first catch of the day there for him, as that's 11 yards on the reception. Nice catch there. A nice pickup for a first. 1st and 10 here, just 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. James drops back in the pocket, throws this one there to Harris, and that is going to be a nice catch. I believe it was intended for Mark, but I think Harris had the better angle at it on that one. 3rd and 2 now, as they try to convert here for the 1st down. And off there to Graham. Graham is trying to get out of the backfield there, but he is going to be wrestled down and taken back as he has no gain as he gets back to the line of scrimmage there. Nice stop there from Chris Boyd. As now we go to a 4th and 2 here. They're going to go ahead and go for it. Coach says it's on him. So now 4th and 2 here. We'll see. They're not going to go for 3 points here. They want to go get a touchdown here. A pass there to Mark. Mark gets the catch. He's inside the 10. And that's a first down for DeAndre Mark, as that's his 2nd catch. Now 24 yards for the day. 1st and goal here now inside the 10. James drops back in the pocket, throws one up there to Mark. Mark gets into the end zone, and that is a touchdown. 9-yard touchdown there. First touchdown of the day there for DeAndre Mark, the tight end, who's been a monster here this season for us. And I believe that is Mark's 9th touchdown of the season here. And they lead it now 7, or soon to be 7-0 here in the first quarter. As we go now to the first drive here now for Fresno State. As Fresno State here, Manning here hands this one off to Pittman, and Pittman tried to come out of the backfield there as he's a leading rusher this season for them, and gets stopped there from Mosley for a loss of 3. So now 2nd and 13 here for the Bulldogs as man in motion there. And we'll see what they'll do here as Manning drops back in the pocket here. Looks for a screen pass there to Pittman. Pittman gets the screen pass. He's going to be stopped by Bennett and company as he gets 3 yards on that reception, making it now a 3rd and 10. So they get back to the original line of scrimmage for themselves. As we'll see Manning now drops back in the pocket here. Drops back too far. And Wallace Manning is going to get hit with an 8-yard loss from John Ross, who's been just a monster there on that edge for us this season. We'll see if he'll keep that up here. As now we have the ball as they flip the field here on the after the punt and get some decent gets a decent spot here on the return. As James now moves down the field here, running this one instead, calls his own number, finds the first down marker, gets 12 yards on the play, and that is a 1st and 10 now for the Stanford Cardinals. As Cardinals now lead it still 7-0 here. James trying to get down the field here using his legs. This time he's going to use his arm, but he's going to get sacked. And that's a 9-yard sack there from Wesley Boyd, as that's his first tackle for loss and sack of the day. 2nd and 19, just a few seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see what James is going to do here. Snaps the ball here, looks down the field, throws one up there. That's going to go to Mark, and Mark had it, but he drops it. Incomplete pass there. So now a 3rd and 19 as we start the second quarter. So now 3rd and 19 here for the Cardinals as they lead this one 7-0 here today. And we'll see a play action here from James. James looking down the field, throws this one up there to Mark. Mark gets the catch, and he's inside the 20. 20-yard reception there from him. And that's a 1st and 10. As now they're inside the 20 here in Bulldogs territory. 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals as James drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field, thinking about throwing the ball. No, instead he holds on to it. And that's a 6-yard carry there for him for the QB as he gets inside just near the 10-yard line. So we go now to a 2nd and 4 as we're in I formation. Hand this one off to Graham. Graham's going to run this one to the marker. Can he get past the first down marker? And he does. So they say it is a first as he's inside the 5 now here. Actually just short of the 5-yard line. Put him at about the 5.5 yard, about 5.5, 6-yard line. 1st and goal here for James as the Cardinals trying to get on the board here once again with 2 straight touchdowns on 2 straight drives. James drops back here, looks for Marks. No, it's going to be picked up by Allen. And a nice catch there from Allen. That's the first turnover now in the red zone here today on James, as that is interception. I believe that's interception number 13 now here for Joel James, as that is not what we want to see here in this red zone, trying to score. And now gives the momentum back to Fresno State as they'll have to go here, start off deep in their own zone here, as we'll see a handoff there to Pittman, and that's a 9-yard carry there for Pittman. As we go down to a 3rd and 3 here, crucial 3rd down now for the Bulldogs, as we see Jones in motion there for the Bulldogs as Manning throws one quickly there to James, and Jason James, 10-yard reception there for him as he gets that one on a quick slant route pass there, makes it 1st and 10. And now as you see here, they're going for a no huddle. So now 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs As I hand this one off to Pittman again. Reed comes in there for the tackle, and Pittman is going to only get 1 yard on that carry. As again, they're going to try to keep us off balance here with a no huddle situation here. 2nd and 9. As Manning drops back in the pocket here. Manning looking down the field here. He's going to throw this one away as he apparently just too much pressure on him on that play, and that's going to cause him to throw that ball away for now a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 here for the Stanford Cardinals, and the quarterback there throws this one to Ronnie Jones, who gets 18 on the play. A new set of downs here for the Bulldogs as Mosley comes in there on that run there from Pittman, and Pittman is going to lose a lot of the yardage there on that play, making it a loss of 3. Making it 2nd and 13. So now 2nd and 13 here with 3:04 left here in the first half. Nice stop there. Nice job there reading that that offensive line for a run. Nice play there from Eddie Young on that tackle. 3rd and 16. We'll see Manning drops back in the pocket. Throws one up there in the middle there to Jones. Jones gets this one. He brushes off a tackle, but finally gets wrapped up there by Jude, as that is going to be completed pass, but not enough to get the first, as they'll be forced to punt. We'll see a play action now from James as we'll get our 3rd drive here in this game, as Mark there will get an 18-yard reception. Nice catch there for him, as he has now over 70 yards here with 5 catches. 1st and 10 here, as we just about less than 2 minutes left here in this first half. James here just trying to get out of the pocket there and trying to get down the field, but it's going to get taken for a hit there from Thurman for a 9-yard loss, making it now 2nd and 19. 2nd and 19 here for James. This play action here once again. James looking down the field here. James throwing this one up to Mark. Mark gets the catch. Mark gets past the 50. That's a 23-yard reception for the first. 1:04 left here in the first half. Cardinals now have Green in motion as play action here. James looking down the field here. James, gets picked off by Boyd, and they're going to have to bring Boyd down here as Boyd drops the football. Jackson picks it up, and the Cardinals have the ball back on that turnover. Two turnovers in one drive. 1st and 10 here, just 51 seconds left here for the Cardinals. James got to do a better job here with protecting that football there and getting the ball down the field. 16-yard reception there from Andrew Barber, as Barber gets a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals as they're inside the 20. Hand this one off to Graham. Graham's going to try to run this one here, but Graham is going to get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain, and they'll have to call their first timeout now here in the first half. 2nd and 10 now here for James and the Cardinals, and he throws this one up the middle there to Clint Williams as he gets a 9-yard reception. 1st and 10, just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and inches. James now drops back here on 3rd and inches, throws one up there. That's going to be picked off in the end zone there by Bruiser, and Bruiser gets the ball back. 2 turnovers on this drive here, 2 interceptions. What is going on with this kid? It is now interception number 11, I believe. Interception number 14 for him on this drive here today. Maybe 15. I'm not sure. I'm losing count here, but nonetheless, that is the first half. Stanford leads this one by 7. I was really hoping we were going to be up by at least 2 scores here, but this has now really changed the way how we're going to have to get play the second half here, as we got to do a better job here, and that's one of the reasons why we're trying to get some decent offensive linemen to come in here next season to help us out. It doesn't matter if they're going to be a true freshman or if they're going to be guys that are going to be transfer students. We just need them. It's something we need right now. And not to mention, we just got to have a quarterback that can do a better job of reading the defense, as we just not looking too good there towards that end, that last 2 minutes of that first half. And we're already 3 turnovers now here in this first half alone. There you see our rushing yards, 38 rushing yards there. We've got to do a better job in rushing on the ground. Maybe that'll help us out to balance things out for the team here, not put so much pressure on the QB, but nonetheless, we just got to play better, do better. So we'll see how we do here now coming up in the third quarter, as we'll see that Stanford will, of course, kick this one off here to Fresno State, who with the ball here. And we'll see how they'll do here on their first drive. Take a look at our defensive team and their numbers so far here. We need some more sacks coming away from our linebackers. And I would even say Zach Melton needs to get involved there when it comes to sacks. Let's see Manning here drops play action here from him. And Melton right there, like I said, like I was wanting to mention him, right there, almost got that interception there. Incomplete pass. Go down to a 3rd and 10 here. Manning drops back in the pocket again. Another great stop there from Barnett. Excuse me, this time around, as they'll be forced to punt. So a quick 3 and out there. 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals as James drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, throws one up to Williams. Williams gets the catch, and that's 22-yard reception for Clint Williams, his 2nd of the day. He has a little over 30 yards down here today in this ball game. 1st and 10. Green in motion here. Looks like it's going to be a run for Graham here. Graham trying to come on the backfield there, but the corner comes out of nowhere and gets the tackle for a loss. 3rd and 8 now. Crucial 3rd down. We'll see what James can do here in this situation. James finds Barber. Barber is able to keep his feet in bounds and gets the 1st down. Take a look at the replay here and see how he does it here. James just lofts that one up there, and Barber just doing a good job there, working on those dance moves there, keeping himself in bounds and gets the catch. 1st and goal here for James as Green is in motion. Hand this one off to Graham. Graham's going to get out of the backfield. Gets a gain of 4 yards on the play, making it now 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal now here for James, as James now tries to get a touchdown here. We try to see what he did before on this situation. Got picked off. Let's see if we can avoid that here this time around. Throws this one to Mark, and Mark gets into the end zone there. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is Mark's 2nd receiving touchdown of the day, his 10th of the season. And we are now leading here. It's now 14-0 with 2:57 left here in the third quarter. As you take a look at the numbers there for the defense, like I said, we need some more defensive stops here. We need some more defensive plays. We need sacks. We need to put pressure on that QB, and also not to mention, so we need to get some interceptions. As you see here, coming out of the backfield there, that is Pittman for an 8-yard carry, making it out 2nd and 2. Nice stop there from the defense from Mosley as they play no huddle here. And we'll see what Manning can do now here again. And Manning here handing this one off to Pittman. Man trying to get the stop. And Pittman just keeps his legs moving as he stiff arms. Man there, one of our defensive linemen there on that play to get the 1st. So we'll see now 1st and 10 here. We'll see if they can try to do this again as the defensive line trying to penetrate. And this time they do so, giving Pittman a 2-yard loss there. Nice stop there from Robert Mosley. 4 tackles and 4 tackles for loss here in today's game. 2nd and 12 for Manning as Pittman comes out of the backfield there, gets a nice run. He is going to be taken down, and he's going to get 12 on the carry, but not enough to get the 1st. It's just going to be a yard shy of it. So now they're going to go no huddle here. They know they need this 1 yard here. They can easily get it here as we go now 3rd and inches. And Manning here handing this one off to Pittman. Pittman coming out of the backfield. Nice hit there from Moore, but not enough to get the stop as they'll get a new set of downs here. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs here back on the field here, continuing with this no huddle offense as we'll see a man in motion there. And we'll see if they can get through this line here as we'll see a nice stop there from Reed. Brings him down by himself as Pittman gets a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14 now here for the Bulldogs as they're trailing by 2 scores. Manning dropping back here in the pocket, throws one up there to Harris. Harris gets a stop, or breaks a tackle, and then keeps running before he is finally taken down there. A gain of 9 on the play, making it 3rd and 4. Harris was really looked like he was determined to try to get down the field there, trying to break that tackle as we go now 3rd and 4. Manning drops back in the pocket with a nice solid pocket. Throws one there quickly there to Henderson. Henderson gets the catch. Henderson breaks the tackle from Melton and finally brought it down there for a 12-yard reception. Enough for a first down. As again, they call no huddle. 6 of 10 there for Manning so far here today, as he has not gotten in the end zone quite yet. 1st and 10 here, just under a minute left here in the third quarter. Manning here hands this off to Lewis, the tight end, who's now playing fullback. And that is going to be a 3-yard carry, making it 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 here is continuing this no huddle on this same drive. 35 seconds left here in the quarter. Hand this off to Lewis again, and Lewis comes out of the backfield with a gain of 5 on the play as he puts his head down there and gets enough to help to continue to try to move the ball and get these chains moved for a new set of downs. As we go now to a 3rd and 3, 20 seconds left here in the quarter. Manning drops back. This time it's going to be a pass. Quick pass there to James. James gets the catch, and Barnett brings him down. But it's too late as there is a first down. 16 yards on that reception. New set of downs coming up now for the Bulldogs with just 14 seconds left here in the third. 14-0 here. Looks like the Bulldogs could score before the quarter is over with. Manning dropping back in the pocket here. Manning looking off to the right-hand side. Can't find nobody. He has to throw it away. Nice job there putting pressure on the QB. Of doing a good job there covering that receiver there on that play. 9 seconds left here. Hand this one off to Pittman. Pittman comes out of the backfield there. Zach Melton trying to get there for the tackle, but a teammate of his helps him out, and it gets a couple yards on the play, making it now 3rd and 7. So now 3rd and 7. So we got a new set of a new quarter coming up now here in the 4th. See a man in motion. Manning dropping back in the pocket. Has a clean pocket here. Throws one up there. Lofts it one there, and I believe he probably got hit as he threw that ball. As there's going to be a 4th and 7. So they're going to go ahead and go for here. Why not? They need to. And so we'll see here now 4th and 7. They were trying to get on the board here, but a nice sack there. Turnover on downs. Nice play there from the defense. Bringing down Wallace Manning as the QB gets brought down there. I'm not sure who that is there, but he brings down, that's Man. Brings him down, brings QB down. They get now field position here as they're inside their own 20. So now 1st and 10 here for Stanford. Let's see if we can get out of the shadow of our own goalpost here. Green in motion. Play action now. We'll see James looking down the field here. James throws this one up there to Mark. Mark gets the catch, and that's going to bring him for 32. They're just shy of the midfield. 1st and 10 here for Stanford Cardinals as James drops back in the pocket here. Looks back here, finds Williams, and Williams there gets a catch. A gain of 16 on the play. Williams doing a great job here. We need to see a little bit more from him here in this final quarter if we can. 1st and 10 here for James as he drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here. Throws one up there to Harris. Harris gets the catch. Going down the field here, Harris gets taken, and that's 33 there on the play. Nice throw and a nice catch there from Harris, and of course James did a great job reading this one here. Look at this slant route here, and he realized he's going to be hit if he does not get rid of that football. He just launches there as there were 2 players there wearing white jerseys, and of course Harris was smart enough to put his hands up and get the ball. So now 1st and 10 here. Hand this off to Graham. Graham trying to run this one on the outside, and that's a 2-yard loss. Make it a 2nd and goal. As Jonathan Allen coming on that play, getting the stop, and stopping us from getting a score. So go now to the 2nd and goal here for James and the Cardinals. As hand this one off to Graham. Graham trying to get out of the backfield here, but then he gets stopped. But he will get a yard on that play. Put him now 13 rushes for 43 yards. No touchdown just yet. 3rd and goal now here for James and the Cardinals as Graham runs in there and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford, as that is rushing touchdown, actually number 7 for Graham, his first of the day. And that puts us now with a 3-possession lead here now, 21-0 here today. As Fresno State looks like they're starting to slip away here. And I mean, they're still got enough time to get back in this game here, but I think this game's pretty much over with here. 21-0 to nothing. 3:55 left here. Wallace Manning throws him off to the right, or to the left-hand side there to Harris, Lee Harris to be exact. 10-yard reception. That's a first down. 3:50 left here in the quarter. See Manning here, drops back here, fires this one there to Pittman on that screen pass, but he could not hold on to it. Makes it now a 2nd and 10. Now we'll go to a 3rd and 10 now here for the Bulldogs. As they trying to convert here for the first down. Manning dropping back in the pocket. Throws it along to the right-hand side to Lee Harris, and Lee Harris only gets 5 yards on the reception. We'll see if they try to go for it here on 4th. And as they do here, 4th and 5. 3:18 left here in the quarter. We'll see what they'll do here. If they convert this for this first down. Manning down the middle here in the pocket. Manning throwing this one up here. Manning gets that one broken up. Nice job there for the defense. And it's a turnover on downs there on the Bulldogs. Take a look there. Oh, nice job. As they get one of the defenders, number 28, I believe that is. I want to say Melton, but I don't think it is. As whoever it is puts his hands up there and makes a nice defensive stop. So now we have the ball here now near midfield as he hand this one off to Graham, and Graham's going to run this one for a gain of 7 on the play, put him over just over 50 yards here today's game. 3rd and 2 here for the Cardinals. Cardinals looking like they're trying to get at least one more score here as Graham gets a nice hole there, runs through that one, and gets a gain of 11 on the play. 1st and 10 here for the Stanford Cardinals as they're inside the 25-yard line here of the Bulldogs. As they look like they could possibly score again here on this drive here particularly with this run here, is Brandon Walker back in the game here. He gets a nice carry there for 7. That's actually his first run here today in today's game. We have not seen him too much here in the running game here too much this season, especially the last couple of games now. 3rd and 2, and we'll see a quick pass there to Barber. He gets the reception. He's inside the 5. Mark him near the 3 as he gets a nice reception there, and now has a chance now here possibly maybe help his team out to get a score here. 1st and goal, just a minute left here in the 4th. James drops back in the pocket, looks back, he looks and finds back in the end zone there. That's Clint Williams. Touchdown for Williams as he gets a touchdown, and I believe that is Clint Williams' first of the day. And that is touchdown number 23 there for him as he gets in the end zone there for his club, as this now makes it now 28-0. Less than a minute now here for Manning there as Henderson gets the catch as they're trying to get down the field, and Fresno State will go ahead and burn their first time out. We'll go now to just less than a minute now left here in the final quarter here. Pittman trying to run the backfield there for a gain of a yard there, and that is going to be now a 3rd and 9 situation. Less than 30 seconds left now here. Manning dropping back in the pocket here. Manning looking down the field here. Manning throwing this one up there. That's going to be picked up and picked off by Bennett. Nice pick there. And Stanford now can go home here and put this one away as they're going to win this one 28-0 here. Nice job there from Bennett, taking that inside and being dominant and getting a nice victory there. Nice job, as that is another win there for the Cardinals, as the Cardinals win this one in a nice sweep here. 28-0 is your final score, as number 3 walks out of this one here with a beautiful victory. Would have been better if our QB would have been able to not pick up 3 interceptions in this game, but hey, we'll take it as we can get it. And our defense did defense did an excellent job there of providing the defense we needed, especially a nice. I wasn't really expecting us to get a shutout, nonetheless. I was kind of, you have to give up something to get the W sometimes. But our defense, man, we've been stepping up. They've been doing a great job there, and I'm really hoping that a lot of these guys should be sticking around for at least another year. So hopefully by this time next season we can be focusing on more of the defense as compared to the offensive. At least the way we're looking at it this season, where we're trying to get a better offense. But there you see the stats of the game there. 19 of 25 there for rushing, 11 of 21 there in passing. So not a bad day, but it would have been better that was the Fresno State. We were actually 18 of 22, 3 touchdowns there for Stanford there. I was reading the wrong one. 6 of 8 there in third down conversions. They were 5 for 11 in third down conversions. And of course, both of us did have a fourth down conversion. We were the only one that completed ours. They were 0 for 2 in their situation. No 2-point conversions, but there you see time of possession really made a difference there for us, as over 15 minutes there in game time. 18 of 22, 273 touchdowns, 3 interceptions there for James. As for rushing, we really need to get the rushing yardage going. Graham is he's the guy that really could if I would just focus on rushing a lot more, Graham could be something. 17 of 65, 1 touchdown there for him. Walker, of course, 2 carries, 13 yards. And like I said, we really need to. I have it set up for those 2 guys, but for whatever reason, I just keep getting away from the running game because I want to help Mark out. I think if we can help, I think we'll help Mark out more if we can just run the ball a little bit more and just really do a better job of really mixing up the game, play calling. There you see most tackles for loss there for Mosley. He had 4 tackles for loss there for the game. What else? Moore had the most tackles. He had 10 tackles of the game. Ross, 4 tackles, tackle for loss, his 4th, and his 4th sack of the season. Mann also had 2 tackles for a loss, or 2 tackles for the loss, his 4th of the year, and also had a sack, his 2nd of the season. Bennett also had a tackle. He had an interception. It was his 1st of the season in that one. Take a look at the numbers there for Fresno State. And, they could have, they had a lot of opportunities to score, especially in those turnovers there, but they just could not capitalize on it, as our defense was just pretty much on top of it. And I was really surprised I get a little nervous sometimes when we have to do a no huddle, type of situation, but our defense actually did a pretty good job there, on the no huddles, and, it's gotten better. So we're doing a good job there, calling the right plays when we need to in those type of situations, and it's helped us out quite a bit. So I'm just hoping that will continue on for the rest of the season. And I just hope our guys just, Melton, Mosley, Bennett, and Barnett, and Mann, and all those other guys there. We really have a good defensive team this year. I think that might be the thing that will, they say defense win championships. I really think this could be another year that we could have that will really help. Our defense will be really key, especially in very clutch situations. So, but coming up, excuse me. I thought we already played Oregon. Never mind, my bad. We actually played, who we played last episode? Oh, Oregon State. Well, this time we're playing Oregon. So coming up in the next episode, we're taking on Oregon. You know how I feel about these damn Ducks. But I think there's been a lot of talk over the past week here that Coach TJ Vaughn says he might want to start his true freshman, Isaiah Davis. And this will be a good test for him and see how he does. So don't be surprised if we see Isaiah Davis start this game. Or he might make a second half start. But Coach says, I talked to him after the game, and he said that there was a good chance that Isaiah could make a start coming up next week here against Oregon. So we'll see how we do against Oregon. It is a home game, so that's nice. And so we'll be at the farm, and we'll see if we can take these Ducks out in the back and make a nice roasted duck for everybody. But that's it for this episode of the Stanford Cardinals Online Dynasty. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of the series. Also, don't forget to check us out on our main channel on ESGNet. There's a link down below in the description. Check that out, as we got a great Highland Scotties team builder series that I've been playing now for almost 3 years now. So definitely check it out. It's a good series so far. We're in our 5th season, I think, right now. and it's been fun putting that together, and it's been really exciting. So definitely check that out. But that is it for me. As always, as like I always say, check us out on our socials on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And stay safe, stay cool, and keep each other healthy. And I will see you guys next time.